Hey guys, welcome to the channel if you're new, welcome back if you're a subscriber. Special thanks to all of my patrons. My name's Neil and it's time for another episode of University Challenge. Guys, we've reached the end of round 2. This is the final match before we head into the quarterfinals. 7 places have been determined. This is for that final spot in the final 8. Today, this is episode 24. From Series 51, and it is a showdown between Exeter and Imperial. I'm ready to jump right into it. I hope you are too. So fingers on buzzers. Starter for 10.
Now, the team from Exeter University arrived here courtesy of a comfortable win over the University of Manchester, with the scores on 130 to 80 at the gong. Now, the team from Imperial College London represented an institution that's won the series champions title 3 times in the past. Their first round victory was over St John's College, Cambridge by 210 points to 155. Fingers on the buzzers, please. What given name links the assassin of the French revolutionary Jean-Paul Marat? The author?
Imperial Maize.
Charlotte.
Charlotte is...
Wow.
In each case, name the river from its tributaries. The Red, Arkansas, Ohio, and Missouri
The
rivers.
Mississippi.
The Mississippi River.
Correct. Secondly, the Bhagirathi, Alaknanda, and Yamuna.
Yamuna would be the Ganges.
The Ganges River.
Yeah.
Ganges is correct. Finally, the Valserine, Drôme, Ardèche, and Isère.
Rhone, yeah.
The Rhone.
The Rhone is correct. What name is given collectively to the powder post, house longhorn, death watch, and common furniture beetles, referring to the damage caused by their larvae to timber structures?
Imperial Jackson.
Pine beetles.
Wormwood.
No, you lose 5 points.
Woodlouse.
No, I'm sorry, I can't accept that. They're woodworm. Great uncle to Ben Elton and grandfather to Olivia Newton-John, which German physicist shared the Nobel Prize with Walter Berta for his work on the probabilistic nature of quantum mechanics?
Max Born.
Max Born is correct, yes. Conifers are a division of what broad category of plants, with the name denoting that they
Trees.
reproduce by an exposed seed or ovule?
Gymnosperms?
Carboniferous. I don't know.
Coniferous or
Let's have it.
trees?
Carboniferous.
No, that's gymnosperms. What palm-like woody gymnosperms are known to have existed in the Mesozoic era, often used as an ornamental plant? They include the modern sago palm.
If we don't have a better guess, ferns.
Ferns.
No, they're cycads. Also known as the maidenhair and widespread during the Jurassic period, which fruit-bearing deciduous tree is valued as a fungus and insect-resistant ornamental tree?
Basil.
Cedar?
Huh? That's a deciduous tree.
Deciduous.
Cedar's not deciduous.
A tree. Beech.
It's ginkgo.
Ginkgo.
Right, 10 points for this. The winner of the
Fruit
Academy
bearing.
Award for Best Actress for the 1940 film Kitty Foyle. Which Hollywood figure is perhaps best known for a partnership in a series of films, including Flying Down to Rio, Top Hat, and Follow the Fleet?
Ginger
Imperial
Rogers.
Jackson.
Ginger Rogers.
Correct. Your bonuses are on the Wembley FA Cup. In 1953, Stan Mortensen of Blackpool became the first footballer to achieve what feat in a Wembley FA Cup final?
A hat
In
trick.
2019, Raheem Sterling narrowly missed becoming the second.
Is it like a hat
That's a
trick?
double hat trick.
Yeah. Just say a
Double hat trick.
Double hat trick.
No, it's a hat-trick. After about 61 minutes of the 1988 final, the Wimbledon captain Dave Besant became the first player to do what in a Wembley Cup final?
Yeah, some sort of victory dance.
No, it's saving a penalty. In 1985, which Manchester United defender became the first player to be sent off in an FA Cup final?
85.
Pass.
It's Kevin Moran. For your picture starter, you're going to see a map
That's
of the
Portland.
contiguous United States. For 10 points, name the city marked.
Portland, Oregon.
Imperial Tsung.
Portland.
Portland is correct. Portland, Oregon is known as the City of Roses. For your bonuses, 3 more cities with the same nickname. Firstly,
Shiraz.
that is Shiraz. Secondly,
Guadalajara.
Guadalajara is right. And finally,
Johannesburg.
Bloemfontein.
Bloemfontein is
Oh, okay.
correct.
Bloemfontein makes more sense, yeah.
Rounded to the nearest whole number, what percentage of naturally occurring chlorine on Earth occurs as the isotope chlorine-35?
Imperial
One.
Tsung.
50.
No?
25?
No, it's 76%. First awarded in 1893, what prestigious trophy in North American sports is named after the son of a 19th century British Prime Minister?
Stanley Cup.
Stanley Cup.
The Stanley Cup is correct. Well done. Here are your bonuses. They're referring to abbreviations used in knitting. Referring to tools commonly used when knitting tubular items such as socks, for what do the letters DP stand in the abbreviation DPN, with the N standing for needles?
It's not like darning or something.
No, it's the
Socks. What's the P?
Darning and purling.
No, it's double-pointed needles. SLST means slip stitch. The action of slipping a stitch onto the right-hand needle without knitting it. It is often followed by PSSO. For what do these letters stand?
Passover.
Pass.
It's pass slip stitch over. How surprising you don't know these. Found at the beginning of most patterns and followed by a number of stitches. For what do the letters CO stand?
Count.
I'm an embroiderer.
Count one.
Crossover or?
It's crossover.
It's cast on. Of England's areas of outstanding natural beauty, what is the largest, including within its boundaries Bredon Hill, T.S. Eliot's Burnt Norton, and the source of the River Thames?
The Chilterns?
No?
The Cotswolds.
The Cotswolds is correct, yes. Your bonuses are on film collaborations between Robert De Niro and Martin Scorsese.
Okay,
De
cool.
Niro played Travis Bickle in which violent character study of
Taxi Driver.
1976? The winner of the Palme d'Or at Cannes.
Taxi driver.
Taxi Driver is correct. In the 1977 musical New York, New York, who appeared alongside De Niro as the singer Francine Evans?
Barbara Streisand.
No, it's Lisa Minnelli.
Oh.
In which 1982 film does De Niro play Rupert Pupkin, a delusional stand-up comedian who stalks a talk show host, played by Jerry Lewis?
This is King of Comedy, I think.
It is King of Comedy, yes. The number AA in hexadecimal corresponds to what decimal number?
Imperial Zung.
27.
No?
33.
171.
170.
It's 170. 10, not 11.
His domains extending from Silesia to the Adriatic, Ottokar II ruled which kingdom within the Holy Roman Empire?
Bohemia.
Bohemia is correct. Born 1726, which Scottish geologist proposed the principle of uniformitarianism, sometimes paraphrased as the present is the key to the past?
Charles Lyell?
No, it was James Hutton. The village of Lochranza is the site of a geologic unconformity that helped confirm Hutton's principle. On which large island in the Firth of Clyde is it located?
Devon.
Govan?
No, it's Arran.
Arran.
And finally, also associated with Hutton's principle, Sicker Point is a promontory in the Scottish borders about 15 miles northwest of which town, which is the northernmost in England?
Berwick-upon-Tweed?
Correct. Music round now. You're going to hear a piece of popular music. For 10 points, I want you to give me both the name of the artist performing and the title of the song.
Well, please don't ask me what's on my mind. I'm a little mixed up.
It's Elvis.
Elvis Presley, blue suede shoes.
No?
It's definitely Elvis.
Bobby Darin.
No, it's Elvis Presley, but it's all shook up. Bad luck. In contrast to virtual reality, technology that allows information to be overlaid on top of the real
Imperial
world.
Layers.
Augmented reality.
Augmented reality is correct. Your bonuses are 3 more songs co-written by Blackwell. Firstly,
God, I hate me, you to help me, let's please don't tease. If I can hold you, then let me squeeze.
Is it going to be someone like Bill Haley?
Just give me a name.
Bill Haley sounds... Could be. Buddy Holly.
Bill Haley.
it wasn't. That was Jerry Lee Lewis. Secondly,
Hey, girl, gather around, because of what I'm putting down.
The Four Tops.
Tragically, we'll have to pass.
that's Del Shannon Handyman. Your grandparents
Del
would know
Shannon.
these.
Yeah.
Finally,
Never know how much I love
This is
Nina Simone.
Yeah, Nina Simone.
Yeah.
no, it's Peggy Lee, it's Fever.
Peggy
Right,
Lee.
10 points for this. What letter of the Greek alphabet is a homophone of a word that can mean to propel a trireme? It can also mean the eggs of a fish.
Exeter
Row.
Allenby.
Gamma.
No, you
Roe.
lose 5 points.
Row.
Roe is correct, yes. Bonus is Imperial on Queen Elizabeth Stuart. Elizabeth was born in 1596, the eldest daughter of Anne of Denmark and which ruler?
That's Charles II.
It's earlier, isn't it? James the First.
Correct, yes. From 1619 to 1620, Elizabeth lived in which present-day capital when her husband, Frederick of the Palatinate, was elected King of Bohemia?
Bohemia should be Prague.
Yeah, I think Prague's your best bet.
No.
Unless it's Berlin.
Prague.
Prague is correct.
Yeah.
52 years after Elizabeth's death, who came to the British throne through the line of his mother Sophia, the daughter of Elizabeth?
That must be George the First. It's
Correct, yes. Which philosopher did Theophrastus succeed as head of the Lyceum in Athens, the person in question having fled the city on the death of Alexander the Great?
Aristotle.
Aristotle is correct, yes. Asian cities. All three answers have three-letter names. Which city of central Vietnam contains an ancient
Hue.
imperial citadel that was heavily
Hue.
damaged in
Hue.
fighting during the Tet Offensive? Hue is correct. Which city in north-central Iran lies on the western edge of the Khavar Salt Desert and is the location of the pilgrimage site of the Shrine of Fatima?
Qum.
Qum is correct, yes. Which city in eastern Turkey lies on the edge of a salt lake of the same name, the largest lake in the country?
Van.
Yeah. Van.
Van is
Took
correct.
the train right past it. Couldn't remember it.
Divided into two parts entitled Poverty and Riches, which novel by Charles Dickens begins...
Imperial Sharif.
Little Dorrit.
Little Dorrit is correct. Well done. With a name taken from a West African language, what severe form of protein energy malnutrition is characterized by stunted growth, edema, and abnormal patches of skin pigmentation?
Rickets?
Kwashiorkor.
Kwashiorkor is correct. Not characterized by edema, what other form of severe malnutrition has a name derived from the Greek for withering?
Atrophy.
No, it's marasmus. What malnutrition disease in children is characterized by the softening of bones due to a deficiency of vitamin D?
this is the
Rickets.
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 Rickets is correct. In oceanography, an amphidromic point is a geographical location with no what?
Tide.
Tide is correct, yes. Your bonuses, Exeter, are on opera. In each case, identify the female title figure who forms a love triangle with the characters named. Firstly, premiered in Naples in 1835, Edgar, Master of Ravenwood, Lord Arthur Bucklaw, and which title character?
Pass.
It was Lucia of Lammermoor. Premiered in Milan in 1831, Polione, the Roman proconsul, at Algisa, and which title character?
Aida?
Posh name.
Is that too early for that?
Agrippina.
No, it's Norma. Finally, in a work that premiered in 1871, Radames Amneris, and which title character?
Carmen?
Pass.
It's Aida.
That's Aida.
Right, we're going to take a picture round now. For your picture starter, you'll see a photograph of an inventor.
No idea.
Tim Berners-Lee.
It is Tim Berners-Lee. He was in 2009 awarded the title of Royal Designer for Industry. You're going to get 3 more recipients of that award for your bonuses. Firstly, this architect.
Norman Foster, I think.
It is Norman Foster. Secondly, this musician, recognised for his work designing with sound.
It's not like Brian Eno or something.
Could be.
Hog?
Brian Eno is correct.
Wow.
And finally, this fashion designer.
She's vaguely familiar, but I can't place her at all.
Vivian Westwood.
Vivian Westwood is correct.
Good for them.
Fox, Andreanoff, Rat and Near.
Imperial Sung.
Aleutian Islands.
Aleutian Islands is correct. The mass of a proton is equal to roughly 1.67 in what single word prefixed SI units?
Femtometers.
No, they're yoctograms.
Oh,
In atomic physics,
Yoctograms.
what constant is equal to 9.274 yoctojoules per Tesla?
Cosmological constant. It's not.
No, it's the Bohr magneton. And what thermodynamic constant is roughly equal to 14 yoctojoules per Kelvin?
Boltzmann's constant.
It is Boltzmann's constant. Well done. What form of radiation is detected by Kagra in Japan, Virigo in Europe, and LIGO in the USA?
Gamma.
Gravitational waves.
Gravitational waves is correct. 3 bonuses on the US author John Irving. In which novel of 1978 by Irving does the title character's mother write a feminist book entitled A Sexual Suspect?
The World According to Garp.
Pass.
It's The World According to Garp. Simon Birch is a 1998 film adaptation of which novel by Irving about a messianic but diminutive boy?
Vernon Godless.
It's not the Cider House Rules. It's not the 450-pound marriage.
I mean, if you've got a name.
It's not called Simon Birch, eh?
Pass.
It's A Prayer for Owen Meany.
Prayer for Owen.
In 2000, Irving received an Academy Award for his adaptation of which of his novels? The film version stars Tobey Maguire and Michael Caine.
The Cider House Rules.
Spider-Man and move on with our lives.
We're going to say Spider-Man, then we thought it's not.
Well, I wouldn't say that if I were you. It's the Cider House Rules. How many hectoseconds make up 1 hour?
Exeter 2.
36.
1,000.
No. Anyone want-
36,000.
No, it's not.
It's 36.
36. Which market town between Coventry and Oxford gives its name to the procedure in cryptanalysis developed by Alan Turing to help decipher...
Exeter 2.
Bletchley Park.
No, you lose 5 points. Developed by Alan Turing to help decipher the Enigma encoding.
Bicester Village.
Bicester Village, that's a shopping centre, isn't it? It's Banbury. The Greek for wanderer is the origin of the name of what type...
Imperial Maze.
Planets.
Planet is correct, well done. Adjacent to barium in the periodic table and discovered in 1839, which element has a name derived from the Greek for lie hidden?
Is it cesium?
No, it's lanthanum. No. The name of which lanthanide means hard to get or difficult of access?
Dysprosium.
Unobtainium.
Dysprosium is correct. Discovered in 1898, which group 18 element has a name that comes from the Greek for stranger?
Yeah, Xenon.
Xenon.
Xenon is correct. Born in 1883, which US geologist gives his name to a major glacier in West Antarctica, the significance of which, in terms of global sea level rise...
Ross.
Ellsworth.
No, you lose 5 points. Has led to it being referred to as the Doomsday Glacier. I'll tell you, it's Frederick T. Thwaites. The terms acrolect and basilect refer to high and low prestige versions of what?
Imperial Zoom.
Dialect.
Yes, I'll accept that, yes. Firstly, what term denotes a rock deposited by a glacier that differs from the geology or landscape in which it's found?
This is not a moraine, is it?
I have no idea what
No,
marine is.
the single rock is a
An erratic.
erratic. Yeah.
What name is given to a long earthen mound shaped by the movement of glaciers?
A drumlin.
Do we know anything?
Is it an Inselberg?
I just don't want it to be moraine when that's the only thing I know.
Just say marine then.
Come on.
Is it moraine?
No, it's not. It's drumlin. What term denotes a material such as earth, sand and gravel transported by a glacier?
Till.
Is it moraine?
That is a terminal moraine, yes, well done. Port Augustus, Invermorrison and Drumna Droghett are settlements on what large body of water?
Loch Ness?
Loch Ness is correct, yes. Congratulations to you, Imperial. 205 is a great score. We shall look forward to seeing you in the quarterfinals. And it's goodbye from me. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Wow, I actually got some questions about glaciers and some modern literature that I actually knew the answers to. That felt good. Yeah, I mean, like, so much of it's just luck of the draw, isn't it? But I really, my European, the only European history I ever studied in high school was I took AP European History 12, which was 20th century. But it means the previous 1,000 years of European history are terribly lacking from my base of knowledge, and I feel it every time there's a question about, you know, the French kings of the 16th century or anything along those lines. And but yeah, it is the luck of the draw. I've been a little bit surprised by how many uneven matches there have been in the second round. It feels like we're really separating the wheat from the chaff. But I thought there would be more close matches. I'm hoping that as we move into the quarterfinals and then the semifinals, that there are some tighter matches and the competition raises a notch. Because as impressive as it is to see one team just kind of dominate, there's something really thrilling about a neck-and-neck battle where the winner is undecided until the closing minutes. But in any case, thank you guys so much for joining me. I do love doing these for you, and I hope you enjoy watching them. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you want to support the channel, the best way to do that is to check out my Patreon, guys. The link is in the description below. It's patreon.com/NeilTalks, and it's the best way to support the channel and to make sure that I can continue doing reactions like this. So, until next time, and until the quarterfinals, take care, stay healthy, and goodbye from me. Cheers.